What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Diego's Garage. And guess what? The T56 is finally rebuilt.
So in this video, I'm going to be installing back the T56 transmission on the 99 Z28. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, so let's get to it.
You're goddamn right.
So it's been long awaited. I think the last time I worked on this car was when I installed the clutch kit, the rim main seal. But finally the T56 transmission is back in its glory, finally fresh, rebuilt with new gears, forks and all that. So from previous video, 5th and 6th gear went out, so I wasn't able to shift into 5th or 6th gear, just 1 through 4 and reverse, of course. But yeah, it's back. Here's the parts. You can see here's the fork here, it snapped right off. You can see like right there, the teeth are off, all chewed up. 5th and 6th gears, go. Shout out to Cameron Lopez out in Salt Lake City, Utah. Found him in Marketplace, got it done. So let's get to it. New throwout bearing from T56, check.
I got my Carhartt beanie on. That's when you know I mean business. Bell housing on.
Alright, I got all the bolts on the bell housing all torqued down to 45 foot-pounds. I am gonna remove the white pipe. Simply it's just in the way, so to make things easier I'm going to remove it. Yeah, when I was removing the white pipe off the headers, the bolt snapped off on these U-bolts here. Yeah, I think it's time for a new exhaust and headers. It's all rusted up pretty bad. You can see there. Been wanting to change them out since they're pretty old, whoever had this before me. Also, it looks like someone welded it there. So I'm just gonna have to cut it off, move it out the way. I did order some headers and a new white pipe, catted by the way, and hopefully that gets here pretty soon.
Off she goes.
Off to the junk pile it goes.
Alright, time for measurements. What I have here is a slave cylinder setup tool from T56. What this does, it allows you to accurately measure for slave cylinder shim. It's important of the life of your clutch hydraulic system. It provides a known measurement from the face of this flange down to the face of the bearing, which is 4.5 inches. It's pretty good, pretty nice quality. It's gonna help me out a lot. What you're gonna need is a caliper gauge. You get the tail end of it. Let me open this up. Pretty much you get this tail end, you put it through these holes, and it gives you the accurate measurement from the distance of the throwout bearing to the measuring tool.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, you have to take off the spring off the throwout bearing, and then to have it seated down all the way to get your measurements.
Alright, gonna go ahead and measure all this. Alright, got the setup tool, but on the bell housing side this time. Same setup, just gotta measure through here to the fingers of the pressure plate. I mounted this with using old bolts from the old pressure plates, and it held up pretty good, sturdy. I'm gonna go ahead and take my measurements.
So this is what I got.
But yeah, I got the bottom measurement. This is for the bell housing side, by the way. So I got the top, bottom, left side, right side, and it gave me total, add them up, and gave me 9.198 thousandths of an inch divided by 4, and I got 2.299. You subtract from the known measurement from the tool, which is 0.250, and I got 2.049. On the transmission side of things, I did the same thing, took 4 measurements, top, bottom, left side, right side, add them all up, and I got 10.203. Divide them out by 4, you get 2.550. And then you subtract that measurement from the known measurement of the tool, which is 4.5 inches, and you get 1.95. That's what I got. So all said and done, you get the 2 measurements from both sides. On the bell housing side, 2.049 minus the transmission side of things, 1.95. This is what I got, 0.099. Now, Tick Performance recommends an ideal range of 0.150 to 200 thousandths of an inch. So we're below all that, so I don't need a shim. I just it is real close. I just gotta limit the clutch pedal, so we're just gonna go ahead and send it. I hate math, by the way. I always sucked at it in school. It is what it is. Okay, transmission is in. I just gotta lower the other side of the engine and the front of it, and then put this trans mount on. Alright guys, transmission is in. Already got the transmission mount bolted up. All that's left, take off the transmission jack out the way and get everything else. Painted the transmission mount nice black while I was sitting around. It's a good touch. Alright, next I'm torque down the transmission bolts to the bell housing, 35 foot-pounds. There you go. That's on. All right, next we'll connect the wiring harness. There's one. All right, next here we're gonna install the drive shaft. It's connected by 4 bolts and 2 C-clamps. Okay. These are new bolts with clamps. It's recommended you change them out. Alright, here I'm adding transmission oil inside the car. I fill it up until it started dripping out of the fill hole. It's full. Check it out. I ended up buying a nice Hurst billet shifter. Nice chrome handle. Always wanted one of these. Here's the ball. Alright, here I'm installing the torque arm. There's 2 long bolts on the rear side, 1 bolt on the other side, held on by a clamp. Alright, now I'm gonna bleed the system.
The next day.
Alright, things I did off camera. So I already installed the shifter, put some RTV on the shifter that meets the transmission, put the center console on. I bled the clutch with the supplied Tick Performance speed bleeder. I routed up here in the engine bay. Pretty convenient. Added some fluid. The cross brace there. The brackets and all that hold the torque arm itself. Bolted all up. Connected all the wiring. Added fluid, of course. Torqued all the bolts down. All it really is just starting the car now. All these wires hanging out, those are the upstream and downstream O2 sensors. I don't have an exhaust yet. I'm still waiting on the order from Texas Speed, so that should get here soon. Hopefully this week. But yeah, all this need to do is just connect the battery. Hopefully the battery has enough power. It's been sitting around since November of last year, so see what happens. If not, I'll take the battery to go get a charge. All right, moment of truth. It's been a while since this car has been on the ground and running since the transmission incident. Disclaimer, it's gonna be loud. It's running on open headers. See what happens. That's freaking loud. Let's see if it goes into gear. Alright, here's first gear. Yeah, let go of the clutch and it's spinning. Yeah, it won't shift into second gear. Go to the other gears, I gotta adjust the pedal. Yeah, car won't go into gear. I still gotta adjust the clutch pedal and see if it goes into gear. It's at its lowest setting, closest to the floor. Let's adjust that real quick.
The next day.
Alright, fast forward to the future. I adjust the clutch pedal to a good setting where it shifts into gear. Also the headers and the white pepper arrived, so I installed that. That will be for another video, so stay tuned for that. For now, let's get this car down onto all fours. Let's go take it for a spin. Second gear. Third gear. Fourth gear. Man, it feels good driving this car again. I'm gonna go on the highway. I really want to see if I can get it to fit this gear, because that's the whole point why I did this transmission rebuild. Alright, we're gonna hit up the highway. I'm in fourth gear right now. Let's see if it shifts into fifth or sixth. Yeah, fifth gear. Let's see sixth gear. Yeah, sixth gear. We got all gears, baby. She's back. Going 85 miles per hour right now. Before that, I couldn't go even past 65.
He's back, baby. Transmission feels real good. Shifts in smooth, drives smooth, and it sounds freaking great. That's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm glad everything came put together smoothly, no problems. Knock on wood. Again, please like and subscribe for Diego's Garage for more automotive content. It means a lot. Thank you guys. See you on the next one. Peace.